sweatshirt. That is not just your run-of-the-mill JCPenney sweatshirt. That thing, they're not giving those away either. That's a very fine sweatshirt he's rocking there. That's I expect a champ to at least have that on. He dressed well too. Obviously, his style's not the suit. It would look weird if he came in a suit. I don't want to see him do that. I'm glad he stuck with that. I thought Conor did his thing. Khabib was set up to lose this entire thing. He's on an island. English is his second language. He doesn't have much to go off of, so it's the Conor McGregor show to sell this thing. The biggest animosity the whole night, I shouldn't say night, but the whole day, was the very end between Conor and Ali, his manager. And if you've looked into that story, it's so thick. There's so many layers, like a goddamn oakwood tree. And it gets scary. I don't even touch that shit. I won't dive into that world. Because I know Ali. He's always been nice to me. I don't know him personally like that. He's always been great to me. Anyone that he works with, as far as the fighters, always say great things about him. He has some of the biggest names in the business. But I know in real fight circles thinks he's a piece of shit. Again, from my experience, he's been nothing but great to me. Nothing but nice.
Before we get into the whole Ali and Conor McGregor thing, again, shout out to Brendan Schaub, shout out to Chin, shout out to Below the Belt, huge fan. I want to address the elephant in the room when it comes to Conor McGregor, man. Honestly speaking, if anybody out there really believes that Conor McGregor is as talented as the UFC makes him seem, right? Again, I'm not a fighter, so I'm not going to act like I know who can beat him, who can't, so on and so forth. I simply implore you to analyze the facts of every single case, right? Do you really think that Conor McGregor can beat somebody as talented as Tyron Woodley? Don't worry, I'll wait. I'll wait for a response. I'll wait for a tweet. I'll wait for comments to say otherwise. But I don't think he can. Why? Look at his wrestling. Look at the quality of his jiu-jitsu. Look at what he needs to be an absolute great. It's all missing. The cornerstone of MMA is jiu-jitsu, wrestling, and any other form of grappling. That simple, man. Conor McGregor has always lacked in this department. You don't believe me? Don't you find it funny that Conor McGregor got submitted by Nate Diaz? Guys, I'm a huge fan of Nate Diaz. I don't think Nate Diaz can hang one round with Tyron Woodley. I really don't, man. And I think they should give Tyron Woodley that fight simply to prove how good he is, man. I really don't think Conor can weather that storm that is Tyron Woodley. Tyron Woodley himself said on the Breakfast Club that his toughest fight ever would be Khabib Nurmagomedov, the guy who Conor McGregor is fighting now. Do you really think that Conor McGregor is going to survive that storm? Listen, if Conor McGregor beats Khabib, I will take back every single thing I said about Conor McGregor. If he doesn't, we need to give it up to Tyron Woodley.
And Mike Russell reported on it. So Mike Russell's the man who released this like it's the fucking Trump tapes. It's called the Fuqra files. Yeah, it's basically about Ali being an informant for the FBI, working for the USA, but then also with terrorist organizations across seas, and then was a double agent, was working for them and the US, and then shit on both of them, and then has a kid in Denver who he owes child support to.
And he had to abandon to do this.
And he left to do this informant job, and then he owes child support and tried settling, and it's such a mess. It's also very personal, where I'm not sure. I mean, obviously, it sheds a light on Ali and the stuff he's doing, being an FBI agent. But I'm not sure what this has to do with Khabib. It's one way to attack Khabib's team.
We'll analyze the beef of that press release soon. What I would like to address is the fact that Not only is Khabib not only is he a badass in his camp, even his manager's a badass, my guy. His manager. It's like, I don't even have a direct comparison to this, man. It's like Death Row. Death Row, the record label. You know, the record label that Suge Knight owned. You know, it's right up there with it, man. This is straight gangster stuff, man. Besides understanding the angle Conor McGregor's working right now, is it smart to go into verbal mental warfare with people who can really hurt you, my guy? They can beat you up in the ring and outside the ring. I don't care how much money you have. You pretend to be gangster. These guys really are. One is from Dagestan, the other was an FBI informant. You don't survive such things not being on some level gangster. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I am out.
And I peep you, and I lost respect for you when you say you about this culture and this music, cause you ain't. The day you feel you can question me, being where you're from, Chevy Chase, Maryland, graduated in 98, you ain't got no word in this city. It's my city. Any of you radio personalities think you want smoke? Call me Mr. Chimney. I want smoke. You know why? Because you don't work hard as me, bro. You're a sidekick in this city. Sidekick in the morning, sidekick on your own show. On Complex, you look like a sidekick. Tell Complex to cut me a check tomorrow, because I made you madder tonight. I'm going to get you some numbers that show is trash on Complex. You're about the culture, but you bring up that ding-dong chick to interview. Who you think, we stupid? You think I'm stupid?